What's up, insiders? In this video, we're going to discuss IKO roofing brand, the epic comeback of once most hated roofing brand in the roofing industry by roofers and homeowners. Years ago, I hated them myself. I've seen the hate, I've seen all the comments, and I'm gonna show you how IKO went from worst to best in just 5 years. This is the journey that I watched with my own eyes. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment something. I read all my comments. This channel is for the homeowners who are looking to purchase brand new roof. I wanna help you to make the smartest decision. At the end of the video, I'm gonna share how to hire a contractor and not to get screwed. I share my best advice for free with both roofers and homeowners, and I do appreciate your feedback. Now, let's talk about IKO shingles. When I joined the roofing industry in 2013, IKO did not have a very good reputation. As a matter of fact, it was one of the easiest brands to get certified by if you're the roofer. Word on the street was that, hey, they don't stand behind their warranty. Roofers didn't like them. It was definitely not the best brand by brand awareness. It was cheaper products like Cambridge you could buy in the big box stores like Menards. So it was a little bit cheaper. It was builder's grade, you would call it. And the reputation was not the best. And I think, in all fairness, IKO knew their positioning on the market. They knew that they're not top 3 brands, but they also were working on better products. They also were working on improvements, and while they did have builder's grade, they also had premium products as well. But overall, brand suffer that image, that recognition, and most roofers kind of despised IKO as not top choice. When the Roofing Insights started our journey back in 2016-2017, we started reviewing shingles head to head, comparing all 8-9 manufacturers. We were looking at the granule loss, we were looking at the weight, we were looking at nailing zone, everything. And IKO also did not perform really well. They were not the worst, but they were definitely not even top 5. So we criticized them a lot. And in all fairness, we did not pick top on the line products. We took Cambridge, which was builder's grade shingle. One of the worst things that we noticed, it was, while it was heavy, it was not good shingles, not well built. Like granules was all over the place, and we always pay close attention to granule loss for different reasons. It's not safe for roofers, it's not good for the environment, it's not good for the homeowners because you have tons of debris, metals in your gutters, on your grass, and some manufacturer figured it out. IKO, among others, couldn't figure it out. So we criticized them. And we criticized them pretty heavily, but around the same time, we also recognized IKO Dynasty, one of the products. And I think what happened is when we went to one of our expos, I've seen IKO Dynasty first time performing, and I give it a shout out. I said, I'm impressed with the shingle. And while we were criticizing a lot of bad things, we also were recognizing that IKO is doing and working on something that's positive and good and promising. It was interesting to see how IKO, such a big manufacturer, reacted to our criticism, because not many brands like to be reviewed, to be criticized in any way, shape, or form. As a matter of fact, many manufacturers turn off their reviews. They don't want roofers or homeowners to review their products. As a matter of fact, they have these non-disparaging agreements in their contracts with the roofers. They don't want roofers ever to go online and publish anything negative. You cannot just go and say, well, this shingle is falling apart. That disparaging statement, they're gonna sue you for it. And manufacturers are lawyered up. And I remember IKO, Jeff Williams, marketing director of IKO, reached out to me and said, can we have a lunch? And I remember that conversation. It was tense. It was hard for IKO because they knew I'm not the fan, but they reached out, and I respect that approach more than anything in business. When you have the problem, you know that other party or your community is not impressed with your product. As a business owner myself, I appreciate when people are reaching out to me and helping me to become better and build a better product. So IKO took that approach. They did not sue us, they did not threaten us with lawyers, they did not fight us. I was so impressed with self-awareness of IKO and their image. They pretty much came in and they say, we know we have problems. We know, we have granule loss issue. We know we have warranty issues. We're working on it. Would you work with us? And they were looking for advice, tips. They were looking for feedback. They were looking for, for comeback opportunity. And, they've seen that we do like IKO Dynasty, and they ask us what it would take for us to review IKO Dynasty next couple years in our shingle guides, if they lower the price points and if it's not going to be as premium, because that's one of the reasons we didn't compare them head to head. And we'll listen. I enjoy those conversations. We become friends. I actually think that IKO's management has one of the better teams. Malarkey has a great team. Atlas with Stan Bastic leading the team, also amazing teams, but those are amazing. Like, for example, some brands, they would not collaborate. They're very cold. You don't even know who is behind it. The reps are never reachable. So IKO is comeback kid, and their reaction was very positive. I appreciated their approach. I appreciated the professionalism. And I saw not a corporate approach. I saw very personal, very hands-on management who says, you know what, we have these problems and we're willing to invest to fix it. Something I did not see from other brands. Other brands chose different path. They chose to put money in legal, in lawyers, in warranties, instead of improving their plants. And those in the industry, roofers, know who knows the products, knows who I'm talking about it. But IKO says we are willing to spend money and we are willing to change, and that was their reaction. It takes a lot to build a plant. It takes a couple of years. You have to make a lot of arrangements, and IKO is on top of their game when it comes to investing in plants. They have state-of-the-art new plants. As a matter of fact, I've been in many plants from other brands, and we have 3 plants here in Minneapolis. And when you go in a plant that's been there for 70 years, you understand why the product is crappy, because you can't fix something that's been built half a century ago. IKO have been investing heavily in new plants and also in technology to fix the old problems. As a matter of fact, if you look at the granule loss, in 2018, the granule loss was absolutely the worst. Even in 2020, the granule loss was so bad that even when we were already working with IKO and we already were endorsing IKO and recommending IKO to our homeowners, when we saw the problem is still there, that was the only product in the entire lineup that received 1 star out of every test that we've done. It was the lowest point for IKO, and it cost them quite a few points on the leaderboard because they did not fix their problem. Guess what? In 2021, they came back, and when we tested it again, it was performing not the best, but among top 3-4 brands. IKO Dynasty is a great example how manufacturer can go back to their drawing board, spend a couple $1 million to improve their process, improve their product. And last year, we gave IKO Dynasty 1 star in this category. Today, we're giving them 4 stars because we have seen massive improvement. So they did fix the problem. When I was talking to their management team, marketing team, they told us that they had to spend millions of dollars to fix it. And that's what it takes to build something better. You have to spend money, you have to improve the product. Like Elon Musk says, your product cannot be slightly better. It has to be much better to win the hearts of consumers and to dominate the market. And IKO have improved their top lines, Dynasty, Cambridge, and today I'm reporting to you after 3-4 years we've finally seen the change, and we finally see the product that different. As a matter of fact, that's why in 2021 we gave IKO Dynasty award for Shingle of the Year. It's the newest technology, not on paper. They didn't just change the warranty, but they actually added something new. We have not seen new technology in probably 5-7 years from any major brand, and IKO Dynasty is that newest, most exciting new product, new invention, if you will. They added the strip on the back similar to Owens Corning on the front. They have different patterns, they couldn't copy it, but so they got away. And as a matter of fact, it worked. The product is good, roofers swear by it today, but they had to invest a lot of money to improve it. And as a result, we have epic comeback. One of my personal favorite videos of all times is when we went to IRE, International Roofing Expo, and we were walking by Owens Corning booth, and they were doing pool tests, showcasing their strip, how good it's performing, and IKO was not presenting, but IKO was doing the same test in their booth. So we went around, grabbed it, asked for permission to film, and we actually witnessed and filmed how Owens Corning lost to IKO at their own booth. We made videos about it. That's epic comeback. That's great performance by great players. So if that would be NBA or soccer game, you're talking about underdog finally being on top. And this is one of the reasons we are recommending IKO Dynasty as a shingle. One of the best shingles in 2021 and in 2022. As a matter of fact, that's the brand and that's the shingle that I personally endorse. I put my name on it. It's been a long journey. I went from absolutely hating brand myself and would not install it as a roofing contractor in 2013 to making YouTube videos and recommending it to everyone. Not because someone is paying me, not because I'm a sellout, but because I work with the best. And when you prove yourself that you have changed and your product is improved, I want to endorse the best. If that would be a shoe, it would be Nike shoe. So for me, IKO Dynasty is that Nike shoe. I mean, there are other good shoes. There's Adidas and there's Pumas and there's Reeboks. So we have Atlas shingles we also like, and there's Owens Corning, Flex, and Duration. It's not a bad product, but IKO Dynasty won my heart and we recommend it. And I promised you in the beginning of the video that I will show you where you can buy IKO Dynasty roof. If you go today to directory.com, we have partnered up with roofers all over the country who loves IKO Dynasty just like we do. We also partner up with IKO. I called them about 6 months ago and I said, I want people to have this product. Would you work with us? And IKO have partnered up with the directory, and I'm pleased to announce to you that this is the best deal you can get in 2021. For example, if you're the homeowner and you're in a high market, today you can buy 2,000 square feet roof. It's about 20 squares for about $8,000 from Mr. Roofer, someone we recommend. You can literally go online, fill up your form, and buy it online. Of course, you have to read fine print. If your house is bigger or steeper, it might be a little bit more, but this is the best deal you can find on the roof. You have the best product, you have the best roofers, and you have $20,000 guarantee by directory. I own directory. This is my referral service. It's free to you. Contractors pay small fee, just couple percent for the transaction. It works for all parties. We recommend the product. We recommend the contractor. You get the best deal. I promise you, no one will be able to beat this kind of price. Not in Ohio, not in your area. Now, price might be a little bit different in New Jersey or California, but we do have contractors who are certified by IKO all over the country. We do full background check. We personally handpick contractors, and we have wait lists in many cities. So if you're the homeowner and you're looking for a roofing job today, would you consider it? Just go sign up for directory. It's free service to you. At least get 1 or 2 estimates from our contractors. If you need my help in the process or my team, reach out to us. We will help you to pick better product from several estimates you might be getting. And if you do business with contractors from directory, we will personally guarantee that transaction. Nobody gonna steal from you, nobody gonna run away in the middle of the job, nobody gonna abandon the job, and if they do a crappy job and run away, we're gonna reimburse it. We have recently one claim in New Jersey area. Contractor did the job, did not do a good job. We had to find another contractor and reimburse him $13,500. It was a great experience at the end because homeowner was not out of money. We have the easiest claim process when something does go wrong, and it rarely happens because we do our due diligence on the front end. We recommend the product like IKO Dynasty, and we recommend the contractors. Comment below what you think about IKO Dynasty. If you're an IKO contractor, I want to hear from you. If you want to offer deals from IKO on our website, let's talk. Comment below, reach out. I'm going to put all my information below. I'll see you guys in the next video.